Dear students, in this video, I will explain you the chapter Packing taken from the class 9 book of Beehive. So let me begin now. The writer Jerome liked to pack luggage for trips and announced that he would do the packing. Jerome thought that his ability to pack luggage was better than others. He asked his friends George and Harris to leave the task of packing to him. The two friends agreed to his offer instantly, which was strange. George sat comfortably on the easy chair and Harris bent his knees as he sat on the sofa and kept his feet on the table. By saying that he would pack, the writer did not mean that his friends would sit and relax while he would do all the work. He had meant that he would boss upon them while they would do all the chores. He would nag them and curse them for not knowing the work well, and then he would chip in to sort out the mess that they would create. He was irritated to see them sitting while he did all the work. He recollected that once he lived with a man who would sit lazily on the sofa all day through and would watch the writer do all the work. The man would say that he enjoyed watching him go around doing all the work. This would make the writer mad with anger. The writer added that he could not sit idle and watch others work like slaves. On the other hand, he liked to check their work, walk around with his hands in his pockets, and direct them on how to do the work properly. He felt that as he was energetic, it was a part of his nature to behave in that manner. So students, you can understand how much the writer involved himself in the course. The writer did not say anything to his friends and started packing. As he closed the bag, Harris said that he had forgotten to pack the boots. The writer felt that Harris could have reminded him before he had closed the bag. But he thought that Harris was like that. It was followed by an irritating laughter by George, which made Jerome wild with anger. Jerome opened the bag to keep the boots in it. As he was about to close it, he was struck by a strange thought that had he kept the toothbrush or not? He said that he never remembered if he had packed the toothbrush or not. Jerome added that while traveling, he always messed up with carrying his toothbrush. He had nightmares of not having packed it, waked up in sweat and looked for it. In the morning, he packed it before using it, then unpacked the bag to get the brush and used it. As it was the last thing that came out of the bag and he had repacked the bag, he forgot packing it again. At the last moment, he rushed to his room to get the brush, and finally he wrapped it in his handkerchief and carried it to the railway station in his hand. As Jerome was looking for his toothbrush in his bag, he had to remove everything, but he could not find it. So sad. Where did it go? He created a mess. He found his friend's brushes many times, but could not find his own brush. He kept everything back into the bag one by one, shaking each item, and finally found the brush inside a boot. Then once again he repacked the bag. Now, when Jerome closed the bag, George asked if the soap was there inside it. As Jerome was impatient, he replied that he wasn't concerned if it was there or not, closed the lid and strapped the bag. Then he realized that he had packed his spectacle in it too and had to open it again to get them. Finally, the bag was closed at 10:05 p.m. Then they had to pack the food baskets. Harris said that as they were left with less than 12 hours to leave, they should pack the baskets as well. Harris decided that the food baskets would be packed by him and George. Jerome agreed to take his turn for some rest while his friends packed the baskets. Then what did happen? Or what happened next? I will explain you in the next video. Thank you, students, for listening me till the end.